All right, we have a Terrion Arnold dilemma. I did a video on Kenny Moore. I try to remember to put the Kenny Moore video up first. And, you know, people are questioning Terrion Arnold. He got in some trouble. I'm not speaking on that per se. But he got into some trouble. And but now it's kind of giving people the excuse for the Lions to get out from under him. And, you know, I believe in him, man. I think he a really good corner. I just think the reps aren't there. And and they always looking at kind of the PI calls or holding calls that he getting, and he getting comparisons to what's the brother's name? Jeff Okudah. And it's like he's in the play. Like when you watch Terrion, he's in the play. Okudah just didn't seem like he was athletic enough and probably should have played safety, right? Terrion is right there. I mean, sticky coverage. It's just when the ball get in the air, you know, if we talking about the NFL about 30, 40 years ago, Terrion Arnold ain't none of them PI calls. But since they want, you know, offense to be the calling card of the NFL and the NBA, now you can't touch the receiver. In our actuality and reality, he's playing great coverage. But since they changed the rules, he's not playing. So, you know, you can't touch these receivers no more. And this is why, you know, as much as they try to have offense, you know, trump defense still prevails. Look at the Seahawks this year and the Patriots. They have some of the best defense, especially not, you know, what people don't talk about. They back ends were phenomenal. Christian Gonzalez and Carlton Davis are terrific man coverage corners. And that's what the Lions strive to be without the pressure, right? And then, you know, you go out and you say, you know, with Seahawks, you know, Devin Witherspoon was the guy that the Lions wanted to get, couldn't get him. And they got another couple other good corners over there as well, too, that I can't think of. So, to be honest with you, bro, you know, the wave is always going to be defense. And I think Terrion is good. He get unnecessary hate because a lot of them PI calls they call, man, he right there and he may panic when the ball go up, get a little bit handsy when the ball go up. But, you know, I'm not ready to move on. But the most frustrating thing is availability. And he constantly getting injured. You know, you playing corner in this league and you playing corner for the Lions, you got to know how to tackle. So they like their corners to be physical. So when you talking about, you know, physical corners, I was wondering why he made a bad left turn. He got his dog in his lap. I got to respect it. Well, you know, when he play physical corners, you got to be able to tackle when you with the Lions. So, you know, at the end of the day, the line of being, you know, putting strength on and power, and how do you keep the strength and the muscle? And then also, you know, how do you keep your fluidity and your athletic ability? You know, I ain't mean for that to rhyme. So I get it, but I'm not off the Terrion Arnold train. I'm not willing to say, well, I'm willing to go get Kenny Moore. I'm willing to get Kenny Moore and give up on Terry. Nah, I'm not. But it's just, if he can't stay healthy, I definitely understand the frustration. But as far as a ball player, once you really watch him, he play sticky coverage. Like I said, this was 30, 40 years ago. You know, shit, maybe in 2025, that's good money. The coverage that he playing is great money. It's good money. It's good coverage. But, you know, they want to change the rules. And now you can't play sticky coverage. Now you can't play sticky coverage. And that's the wild thing about it. Now you can't play the coverage now you can't touch the guys. Now you guarding some. Now and today, it ain't back when you had Steve Largent, Chris Collinsworth, or even Chris Carter or Mike Carter. Now these motherfuckers 6'5", 6'6", you know what I'm saying, running 4 3s and 4 4s, and you can't touch these guys. You know, they got receivers built like Tyreek Hill who faster than lightning, and you telling me I can't get my hands on them. Fuck out of here. I can't press past 5 yards. Y'all know that was not always a rule. You used to be able to press that corner or that receiver all up the field until he was able to get off the jam on his own validity. You know? So this is why when you kind of start talking about statistics and all that type of shit, bro, Like most guys, they speak on, the players, they don't know nothing about yesteryears. Didn't do no research. You got ChatGPT, you got Wikipedia, you got all these research tools, football focus, reference and pro football. You got, man, it's a different ball game. In a way, and what made the transition so hard for Terrion, in college, you can be more physical with the receivers than you can be in the pros. See, when you go from amateur to pros, it should be differences like the length field or the timeouts or the breaks. But the rules shouldn't be different as far as how you can play a receiver. Targeting, cool, I agree with it. If you're gonna protect the ball catcher, I don't agree with it, but I'm cool across the board. I have no issue with it. You want to save lives? I'm all for saving lives and saving people's careers. What are they doing? Okay, and she took your fucking spot. Nah. But you got another spot. But yeah, I ain't off the Terrion bandwagon. She was letting you go. But I ain't off the Terrion bandwagon. Baby girl. Like, can you wait? Boy. But I ain't off the bandwagon. I ain't off of it. I still believe. Hopefully, if he get hurt again, yeah, kick rocks. Kick rocks and Gucci flip-flops. Get your ass up out of here. Man, it be so many fine-ass women. Man, what is going on? And they don't be having no rings on. They be single. You know what I'm saying? Where the man that I see fine women. When I'm out where I live at, I see fine women all the time. Jesus Christ. Like, they must be crazy, bro. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Y'all young sharks out here. Y'all ain't sharking enough, dog. Man, y'all young players out here, I gotta get in the game, man. Y'all be letting married men be in the game more than y'all. But yeah. But yeah. So I still a believer. I know y'all gonna kill me in the comment section, but I still believe in brother Terrion. Still believe. I think if he can stay healthy, man, I think he'd be a pro ball. I think he'd be all pro corner. I think he that good. But I think he'll figure out how to play the ball in the air. I think he do know how to do it. I just think once you get a reputation for something, the refs on that ass. And the fans are too. But hey, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon, find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.